This tutorial will guide you through mounting a sample and refreshing the media during your imaging session. Before mounting, prepare your station with tweezers, a tissue, vacuum grease and a small pipette tip. Make sure your sample holder is clean and dry. If working at 37 degrees, pre-warm your sample holder in an incubator. This will reduce the time needed for equilibration before imaging. It is worth practicing mounting, as being quick will help you keep everything warm. Using the pipette tip, place a small amount of vacuum grease around the edge of the central hole. Try to distribute it evenly and avoid lumps which could get on the objectives. Using tweezers, pick up a cover slip and dab off any liquid from the bottom surface using a tissue. Place the cover slip on the holder and use the tweezers to firm down around the edges, pressing the cover slip into the grease. If imaging cells from the incubator, be sure to promptly return them. Lower the sample chamber by pressing Load in Slide Book. To prevent a bubble forming underneath the holder, tilt it such that the long edge enters the media first. Then level the holder before carefully laying it on the piezo stage. Take care not to press the piezo here. Add screws in 2 diagonal corners and tighten with the Allen key. These should be finger tight and not screwed down with force. If you hear a high-pitched squeak, back off, that is too much pressure. Ensure that the media wets the cover slip, and if not, add a drop more media. You should be able to see through to the dark aperture of the finder objective underneath. If it looks white instead, this is probably a bubble and you will need to take the sample holder out, remove the bubble and remount. Press Image Home in Slide Book to close the bath. When you are ready to remove your sample, click Load in Slide Book. Undo the screws and remove them. Leave them in a safe place in a tray or a dish. Remove the sample holder and close the box door. Press Image Home in Slide Book while you mount a new sample. This is important to keep everything warm. Wipe off your old sample with a small piece of tissue and dispose in the correct biological waste stream. Repeat mounting with fresh grease and a new cover slip. If you feel like you need to refresh the media between samples, press Escape in Slide Book. Undo the grub screws on the bath. These only need to be backed off 1/4 of a turn, do not remove them. Carefully lift out the bath and tip the media into a beaker. Rinse the bath with deionized water if necessary. Remove any drops of water with a Kim wipe tissue, taking care not to touch the glass cover slip, only wick from the edges and the corners. Return the bath and tighten the grub screws. Refill with 10 ml of pre-warm media. I hope that this video has been useful. Please email camdo@warwick.ac.uk if you have any questions or comments.